Yeah, look, now that we've sort of played everyone once, I'm sort of not surprised that we're sort of in this position. To be 15-1, that's a bit surprising. With the guys that have taken the extra step this year, you know, like Darryl George and guys like that, Oliver Box, and getting our import out, who's been a real handy player for us this year, we've been going along okay at the minute.
Yeah, really good. We're sitting in second place. It's about where we thought we'd be when I started the season, first or second. Some other teams have proven to be better than what I thought they were going to be at the start of the year. Werribee's been the measuring stick so far, but I think we're right there with them.
Not at all, he doesn't pitch at all. He's just a pure infielder. We were going for a pitcher at the start of the year, but that fell through, and then I got his stats, and we did need a shortstop because I think that really sets up your middle infield and stuff like that, you know, because a lot of balls go through there, and he's been really good for us in the field and with the bat.
Well, Werribee to starters. I'd never played against Werribee before, so I didn't know any of the players or anything like that, but I knew they had a quality guy in charge there with Earl Byrne, so it really shouldn't have been that much of a surprise that they are a quality outfit. Melbourne, I expected probably a bit more from them than what they've shown so far, but I still think they're going to be there come around the end of the year. And Williamstown, I guess, is probably the real surprise packet. They were Division 3 last year, and this year they've really come up there and played pretty well. You know, they beat us in a game. They took it up to Werribee and lost by 1 run. They've probably been the surprise packet of the bunch. Yep.
Look, just our middle order from 2 through to 7, we've all got guys that can hit the ball pretty hard. They make contact, and striking out's they don't strike out too much. And we've got Mike, who's hit 5 home runs this year so far, 3 of them grand slams.
He's your import?
Yeah, yep. And he's been going really well. Darryl George is probably leading our hitting, yep. And our third baseman, Lewis Weldon, who's coming second, and Mike Balagian, who's up there as well. Bullpen's been pretty good. I've had a couple of surprises there with a guy, Jonathan Lowe. He's been doing a lot of work for us, and his ERA's under 1. He comes in and sort of finishes 2-3 innings for us. He started the odd game for us. We've got John Curnow, who's another one who starts our midweek games, and of course Darryl George, who's a really good state pitcher as well as a pitcher for us in second division.
Look, he got to pitch on a pretty nice day to pitch. You know, the wind was howling in, but that he's going to be a quality pitcher. You know, if he keeps going the way he is. He just finished in the under-18s, and he had a really good tournament there, I understand. He's probably got a chance to make some money out of the game in the next 12 months or so, if he does things right. You know, they'll probably work against Werribee for a little bit because you know, he's on the pitch count and all that, but in the end they'll come back and help him out because he does look like a quality player.
Yes, pretty much. We've only got 2 guys 26. The rest are anywhere from Darryl George, who's 17, right through to probably 23, which is the next oldest.
Yep. Hitting's starting to come along pretty good. A few guys have had some decent seasons. Turlier, Pinkster, they're going along pretty well. But a few other guys, I think, they're about to lift it up. I think our team batting average is around 290, 295 at the moment, and I think we're better than that. I think there's some guys that will hit the ball better as the season goes along. Bride, Hearn, even Lethberg starting to get his swing together. So, you know, I'm sure our best baseball's still ahead of us, and also our best hitting still to come.
Our third baseman, he's one of our guys that's second in our batting average at the moment, and he's up there in the top 10 in the team, in the VBA. He hits the ball pretty hard, really long. Our second baseman, good sort of hit and run guy that hits the ball the other way pretty good. And they're the things that matter when you've got runners on second base. You know, we sort of do the team things when we hit. That's all I sort of worry about. Moving guys over is good as a hit to me, especially with none out. And guys just bringing them in with a fly ball, looking for the right pitches, which they do. We've had the odd game where we've got a little bit carried away, but they seem to pull it in again the next week.
Yeah, pitching, I can't really fault our pitching to date. Matt Kemp's been fantastic. you know, we've been just blessed with how he's came out here. He's been first class all the way. He's worked extremely hard. He's in the gym every day, you know, just trying to help us out. He hasn't come out here for a holiday. He's come out here to make a difference and help us win, and he's really been great from go to woe. And then Pally's been fantastic when he's pitched. You know, his ERA is around two flat, I think. You know, he's hurt at the moment. We could use him back pretty quickly. Hopefully in the next week and a half he'll be back throwing. Yep. But you know, those two guys have carried most of the load. We had Jack Freeth early in the year, but he's had a couple of injuries and, you know, missed a few games. We're hoping to get him back soon. You know, I've been really pleased with our pitching. We can't really fault that.
Yep. Look, that's going to be sort of new to us. Playing 3 games, it's going to really stretch our pitching. Pretty good, but I think we've got the guys to hang in there, and we've got the offense to sort of, I think these guys will get better with every game, and playing I think they play a Saturday, Sunday, and playing 2 days like that, I think guys like these guys will eat that up, and I think they'll really enjoy it.
Yeah, fielding's probably been an area they've been disappointed with the most. I think we've given away too many easy outs, you know, plays that should have been made that we just, you know, booted and threw away. Lack of concentration. I think sometimes taking bad at-bats into the field and letting it carry over. You know, we need to separate those things.
Fitzroy, they're the team that for us are the benchmark. They've got really good pitching. I reckon they've got the best pitching in the league. And of course they've got a good offense with Johnny Edwards, Turley is it? Yep. And their little catcher, Brody, he's a little gamer, and look, and
you know, I've ranked him as good as any catcher in the state defensively. He still probably needs a little bit of work on his bat. I've followed him for the last couple of years because I played with him at research, and you just wouldn't recognise the kind of player he is now to what he was even 12 months ago. In all aspects of the game, he's been a leader on the field for us. He's had some quality at bats. He's having a great season, and
all the guys on the team, they just want to come and play every day. I know Mike, he has found it hard sort of playing that once a week. Yeah. Now we've got a cluster of game of midweeks, and after today we've got a cluster of midweek games. So, and he's a guy that just loves it and just eats baseball, and that's really going to suit him down to the ground. And the other guys I think will feed off it.
Now we've got our 120th year coming up on the February 26th, so I urge everyone to get down there and get involved with that. Anyone that's had any part of the club before, it's going to be a fantastic night. There's not many baseball clubs in Australia or even the world for that matter that can say they've been around for 120 years through, you know, good times and bad.
Look, and they've got guys that can run and steal bases, and for us they're a team that we need to beat and want to beat, you know, because they're the benchmark, I think.